Okay, here's a tutorial for drawing a koi fish. I will try to keep it as simple as possible for you. So let's start with, you can either do like a kind of big oval and then kind of change direction with like a smaller oval, or you can think about it like kind of like a little jalapeno or a little chili pepper or a kidney bean or something like that. I'm gonna start there. And now we're gonna start our head. The top part to be a little bit longer actually. The bottom part to be a little bit shorter. And the head is gonna be about the top third or so. And we're gonna do a contour line at the side. So this is the middle. You can kind of draw a V that goes down that way. Eyeball on the side. Start there. And then let's add in our back fin. So I'll just kind of draw kind of like a wedge shape right here. And then you kind of bring it back to a triangle there. Another wedge shape that kind of comes in from here. And the top part goes out a little bit longer than the bottom part. So it's kind of like a little triangle here. Probably a little too big, you want it smaller than its head. Triangle. Another triangle. Now when we have this contour line, I want to bring this line through here and then back out this way to touch here. This is going to be for our fin, the top fin. So now the top fin doesn't start right by the head, it starts a little bit lower. Bring it down at an angle and then come down this way. So you got a little triangle here and then it folds over to be the back side of the fin right there. That curve is a little bit off, but kind of make it like that. So now for the head, you're gonna give it the little gills. You just kind of make a half circle here, another half circle. You can change them, but then they have like little gills right there. So this eyeball is right here. There'll be another eyeball that's along that parallel, but you won't see much of it. So you'll just kind of go here and put a little bump on the outside right here. And then let's put some textures on the top of his head. 1, 2, 3. I can kind of go here, 1, 2, 3. So I hope you guys can see that so far. Now they have like a lip that comes off. That's up at the top like that. And their whiskers usually comes right off the front here, and you can generally draw two, just little pieces that come out right there. Another small one right here. Change the shapes however you'd like. So now we've got our body goes here, stops there. That's where our fin is at. The body comes here. Body comes here. Now let's work on these little fins. Come out, and what you're going to do is you're just going to draw little small circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back in. Come out to a point. Little small circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back in. And then little contour lines. That all kind of radiate towards one central area. They don't necessarily touch, but they all go toward the center. And for your back fin, you can do the same thing. You can create a fold in it if you want. His tail folds over right here. And then you won't see that part. And now it comes 1, 2, 3. Kind of, there's our midpoint. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, or however many. Bring our contour lines that kind of all come towards the center. And then the contour lines would come this way on this part. Up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Contour lines. contour lines. And for a simple way to do your scales, what we're gonna do is just kind of cross hatch. So I'm gonna kind of come at a 45-degree angle and make a bunch of patterns like that. And then I'm gonna come back the other way. So you can do it like that, or then if you want, you can start attaching all of them. Drawing little half circles all the way through. Both ways are cool. I've seen both ways tattooed. So I know this one's probably a little bit more complex, but don't expect to get it right the first time. Try to just start with those basic shapes. That kind of little jelly bean, kidney bean, wedge, wedge, contour, and then you're starting the head here, and then start playing with the shapes. All right, have fun. I don't know if you guys can see that part. There you go.